Hey gamer boys and gamer girls, it's Pipsqueak back here, and I figured today I would do something pretty cool for Thanksgiving. I wanted to show you guys my setup for how I capture my Nintendo Switch gameplay, because I remember when I was first setting up my Nintendo Switch with all the game capture stuff, it was kind of hard, and I looked online for a bunch of stuff I had on my recording stuff, and I just could not figure it out. So I'm gonna go through with you guys on exactly how I do literally everything. Okay, first thing, what's actually doing the capturing is my Elgato HD60S. So I have my HD60S running from my Switch, which is back here, to the monitor of my television. I have the HDMI from the Switch running, you can't see because it's kind of dark, into the in port of the Elgato. Gotta make sure it's in. Then I have another one which I've stolen from my niece. It's for her little leapfrog gaming thing. HDMI from the out port to the HDMI port of my television. So that's basically just the standard connection for the Switch and the TV. So it works just like if I just had the HDMI going from the Switch to the TV, only one step through, which is the HD60. Next, from the HD60, I have a USB Type-C going into a USB 3.0 in the back of my computer. You're gonna want to make sure it's a USB 3.0 and not a 2.0. And I had some difficulty with that because usually the Elgatos come with a 3.0 wire for you to use. Mine didn't, so I was using a 2.0, didn't know that it had to be a 3.0. So you know it's 3.0 because sometimes on the inside of the USB, it'll say, it'll have a blue tab instead of being just like metal, or it'll have an SS on it. And the SS stands for super speed. So I'm trying to see if I can find one for you guys here that's not too dark. You can see an SS right there. That's what the little SS symbol looks like. And there's the little symbol also on that little USB there. So you're gonna wanna make sure that's all 3.0 and that the USB port, the female port on your computer, is also super speed slash has the blue tab, because if it's not fast enough, this draws so much power or something that it won't work. So mine wasn't working for a long time, and it's because I wasn't using the right stuff, but I eventually had it figured out. So once you have all that properly plugged up and everything, you can turn on your Switch. And it goes from no signal to signal. And I have my Pro controller here that I use. Just connecting it, boom. So now we have the TV on. Then you're gonna wanna make sure that you have the game capture, the correct game capture software downloaded from Elgato's website. You can open it up, and you're gonna wanna make sure it's running for the right operating system, because if you have Windows 7 and you try to use the Windows 10, it's not gonna work. So it's saying one moment, the TV just flashed on and off. I don't know if I caught it in time, but TV. Wow, it's amazing. And so the lag in this is almost non-existent. See, I've got my Pro controller here, and you can see. So a lot of times I sit at my desk and record, because here's where my mic is. I have no mic on my bed. Speaking of mics, this is the microphone that I have. I'll go through and start by telling you the mic that I originally had. I should have brought it out. I knew that I was going to show it and I still didn't bring it out. The one that I used to have at the very beginning was the blue Snowball. And I don't know, mine just didn't work very well. We've had it for years and it's gone through several moves, but it just, you know, conked out. So instead of using that guy, which is really affordable, I think they run like $50, I decided to just, you know, upgrade and get, this is also blue, and it's the Yeti Nano. So the Yeti is supposed to be really good for like interviews and stuff like that. I had really good reviews, so I decided to get it. And the Nano is just the smaller version of it, so it costs less. So instead of being like $150, $170, I got it for like $100. But I also got it on sale. And this was the pop shield that I used with the Snowball, because you want to use a pop shield for the Snowball. I don't think I really need it for the Yeti Nano, but I still use it anyway. Also, I didn't mean to take it off. I was messing with it and it came off. The little, I forget what it's called there. I've had problems with it in the past, and that's okay. It's all okay. And now, to hear my audio, I have my TV completely on silent because my mic will pick up the audio from my TV. So my TV, I don't even have to have my TV turned on, but I like to, I don't know, ambiance. And I have USB headphones that connect not to an audio jack, to a USB. And so I have the audio, because it also comes to my computer, playing through my little USB headphones here. They're not great, they were like $20, but they get the job done. And since they're USB, I can also have the sound come out of the speakers of my computer, but I have it turned off. And also, it worked for like 3 days, but then it stopped. I don't know how to get it to work again, but I don't want it to, because if I have it playing from the speakers, it'll also pick up on my mic. So all through to my headphones. And then I have my little switch controller here, my switch controller charger, so I can just charge my controllers whenever I need to. I put this here recently. I've had it, but it used to be over there. Decided to put it here because Pokemon, it's like, yo, in the little camps, you can pet the Pokemon if you have Joy-Cons. So I've decided to put these Joy-Cons here. Then when we have the capture software up, we can fiddle with stuff a little bit. I've been asking people about the audio quality of my video. They've been saying I should turn my live commentary up and the game audio down a little bit. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully it makes a big difference. And before I go, I've shown y'all exactly how I have things set up, but I wanted to give y'all a couple little rundowns, some other things that I do. So when I'm just playing my Switch by myself, not doing the whole YouTube thing, I am very lazy and I love comfort. I just love being comfortable. That's why I have it set up on my bed, just chill. But I get jealous. I get super jealous of the PS4, how you can plug your headphones into your controller, because you can't do that with a Switch. You can't do that with a Pro controller. So how did I counteract this, you guys? Well, I bought this. It's an audio, Bluetooth audio transmitter receiver, and I plug it into the audio jack of my Switch, turn it on, and pair it to my AirPods. And so when I'm in bed with it in this mode, I can't remember, transmitter mode, then I can just, you know, lay in bed, AirPods in, and hear amazing quality, audio quality, because it is a ton better than just listening to it from the regular speakers that come from the TV. Because this is a good TV, it's not the best TV. So that's a little rundown of everything I do to record and capture for my Switch, and I hope that this helps someone out. Bye guys.